Me? Okay. Hi, I'm Mackenzie Fleming, and this is Poppernotter Fleming, and we're both Gemini vegetarian copywriters.
And we're both Gemini vegetarians.
Wow, I am so thrilled to officially take the time today to confirm that while I am a copywriter, I am not a lawyer. What I do has absolutely nothing to do with intellectual property and all that legal shit that comes with copywriting, Rightting. So what the is copywriting? Let's break it down. Today we're finally going to get straight about what exactly copywriting is, where you use it, how you use it, and how you can work with a copywriter. Your words are so powerful, and that's exactly what copywriting comes down to. Copywriting is the process of writing promotional materials that pitches a reader to take certain action, and it's something you are always going to need to know how to do as a business owner. Regardless of whether you're a career copywriter, you're an online coach, service provider, or just an entrepreneur in general, you're going to be crafting a ton of copy in your business. And yes, that still goes for those of you who want to outsource the majority or all of your copywriting. There will always be things you need to write. This will never be a skill you don't need to have. So let's talk about how copywriting differs from writing. And yes, there is a difference. As I mentioned, copywriting is the process of writing promotional materials to pitch customers. And I have some potentially mind-blowing news. Any kind of writing, the kind of writing you're used to in school, and copywriting are not the same thing. I say this with heaps and heaps of love, but just because you're a good or even phenomenal writer, and even if you excelled in AP English or you wrote a song or two, even if you have a book published, that does not automatically mean you're also going to be good at copywriting. You can be the best creative writer and still not know how to sell with your words. But don't let that get you down. Yes, copywriting is a completely separate skill set for any other kind of writing out there, but learning this new skill either to DIY your copy for your own business or if you just want to offer copywriting services to others is still totally doable, not to mention rewarding. As speaking of what copywriting is not, let's clear up a few misunderstandings about copywriting versus content writing, because this one gets a little confusing. As much as we use these terms interchangeably throughout the online business world, copy and content are not technically the same thing. As I mentioned, copy is the process of writing to sell, getting your readers to do something. The goal of copywriting, and this is super important, is the actual conversion. But it's also important to note that when I say conversion, I don't just mean a monetary transaction, though that counts as well. A conversion in general could be any kind of transaction or exchange where the reader gives you something in return for something. For instance, when somebody gives you their email address when they come to your opt-in or landing page in exchange for a promised freebie, that's a conversion as well. And you're using copywriting on that page to secure the conversion. Here are a few other examples of what copywriting looks like. You have ads, both online and off, Instagram, Facebook ads, website copy, launch emails and promotional campaigns, brochures, sales pages, some social media captions, the list goes on and on. Okay, so let's talk about what content writing is now. Content writing is its own entity because it has a different goal overall than copywriting. While the goal of copywriting is to convert, the goal of content writing is to provide education and inform, delivering valuable content. Examples of content writing can include blogs, some social media posts, email newsletters, ebooks, case studies, just to name a few. And no, there will not be a quiz at the end of this. And like I said, a lot of people use copywriting and content writing as one. So knowing the distinction isn't going to make or break you. But at the end of the day, what you need to know is this. Copywriting is the art of selling and persuading a reader to take action in a way that benefits you both. So why, as business owners, do we give so many fucks about copywriting? The way I look at it, there are three components of copywriting, and I call these the 3 C's. The first is connections. We all know what you say and how you say it has the ability to make or break a brand and the revenue it generates, and the ability to make or break our lives in frickin' general, let's be real. And that's because our words are how we connect with our fellow humanoids. Words are what sparks an initial connection and what continues to feed, deepen and sustain that connection as it grows. If you want to be able to relate to and connect with your perfect people in your business, you need to know what to say and how to say it. Next is credibility, and this goes so far beyond, oh my God, did she remember to put a comma there? If not, she is so not professional. No, that's grammar, and I don't give a about that. When I say credibility, I'm talking about trustworthiness and authority. Our copy gives us a way to show up and present ourselves to the world. It's a representation of our brand, our values, the value we provide, and so much more. Your words are a huge way to gain your audience's trust and to keep it. Is how you're showing up with your copy true to what a reader or a customer can expect? We make a lot of promises in copywriting and marketing in general. Those who prove to keep these promises develop that upper echelon of trust and credibility. And lastly, of course, conversions. As we already talked about, copywriting is the art and science of selling with your words. Without the right copy, there is no way you can rely on your marketing to convert. And without conversions, there are no dollars to be had, no profits to be made, and therefore no late night Amazon shopping sprees to be binged. Okay, now that we've covered the benefits of having fire copy, the 3 C's, connections, credibility, and conversions, who exactly uses and can benefit from copywriting? The answer is you and me and all other brands and businesses of any other shape, size, or niche. From Walmart to Gucci, all of us have a message to communicate. Our copy allows us to do that in a way that also helps us accomplish our growth and profit goals. Real quick, let's wrap this up with taking a look at what exactly a copywriter does. If you take a bird's eye look at my experience, you know that I come from a corporate copywriting background. After graduating with my degree in professional and technical writing, I went to work for a copywriter at a Fortune 500 company in the finance banking realm, who you all know. And before I was the copywriter for coaches and brand messaging coach that I am now, I got a ton of experience not only in the corporate world with my 9 to 5, but also while freelancing for all different types of industries and niches. And yes, I say niche, not niche, because that's technically the American English way of saying it and not the British way. And I'm American. So at me, biatch. Fun fact, my longest stint before specializing in working with coaches was focusing on writing for B2B tech, specifically AI brands. And through all these different experiences I've had writing different types of copy for different industries and niches, it's all had one thing in common, and that's that as a copywriter, I am not just writing. As you now know, my role as a copywriter is to write the shit that sells your shit. And while you bet your bottom dollar I will obsess over any and every word for my clients, so much more goes into copywriting projects than just the sitting down and typing in a Google Doc part. Since my goal is to connect with your audience in a way that secures a conversion, I need to be able to do a lot more than just make a website, sales page, yada yada, sound good. There is a ton of strategy that goes into this. Because of that, I have to wear a lot of hats in addition to my copywriting crown. We're talking content writing skills, creative storytelling, funnel, launch and conversion strategy, search engine optimization, nailing your brand voice, and a bloody ton of market research can all play an equally important role in just one copywriting project. So my biggest tip before working with a copywriter is this: do your due diligence and make sure the person you're investing in knows how to do more than just write something pretty. And there you have it, cutie with a booty. As a conversion copywriter, it is my job to craft copy built from your unique brand voice that's magnetic as hell to your perfect people, and in a way that's able to secure a conversion by inspiring confident action in your readers. At the end of the day, copy is the foundation of any profitable and sustainable business, and it fuels your entire ass brand. This is not that shit to take lightly. If you've still got a question, drop it in the comments so we can chit chat. And while you're clicking around down there, go ahead and like this video and hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on anything. If you're ready to dive deeper into learning more about how to write copy that converts for your business, check out my other videos and hit me up if there's anything you want to see specifically. Okay, thanks, love you, mean it, bye.